Hey everybody, what's up? Happy Sunday. Happy playoff day. We'll be playing some Madden 12 because hopefully you guys are able to sit down, take some time out of the day, eat some chips, drink some soda, turn on the TV, and watch some awesome football. But I figured for those of you who can't or missed out on it or didn't know, here's some Madden 12 in the AFC Championship. And I'll be playing the NFC Championship a little bit later today, but we'll get to that, of course, later. Anyway, for those of you who don't know who's playing in the AFC Championship, we got the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. Now, this is going to be a really good game because both teams, obviously, when you make it this far here in the playoffs, you've got a good team. So, the Ravens, for a long time, have been known for their good defense, mostly behind Ray Lewis, of course. Now, the Patriots are known for having a very potent offense. And you kind of know that because you got Tom Brady. Anyway, if you don't know how good of a quarterback Tom Brady is, you may have to watch some more football. Anyway, so the thing that made me decide to go with the Patriots is my offensive scheme changes dramatically here in this game. I mean, I love running the ball. I mean, I pound the ball up the middle, game in, game out. I really can't do that when I've got this good of a quarterback. So this is going to be a very different type of game for me here. Now, I'm hoping that my defense can play pretty well, too. I know I'm going to have a tough time with Baltimore here. But Flacco, of course, is a good quarterback, too. And I'm going to get this out of the way here because I can't tell you how many times that this has bothered me. Anytime I see Flacco, like on ESPN, in the game, whatever, I always think of Falco from Star Fox. So, I don't know. I'm afraid that I'm going to say Falco. Anyway, Flacco here, getting an 18-yard gain on the ground. I should have put a spy in there, and I learned from that here in this game. It's something that I normally do. I mean, I kind of throw a spy in there in situations here where I think the quarterback may run. But now I think I'm just going to put it in there all the time because with Madden, of course, the quarterback likes to roll out of pocket, get some yards downfield, and it's something that I think in this game they do a lot better than maybe an NCAA, unless, of course, you're going against a team with a very good dual-threat quarterback. So this time he's able to complete a pass to about the 19-yard line. I mean, that's a pickup of 25 yards. So defensively speaking, I'm not on my game here for this one. Rice not going anywhere as he only picks up 4. So I guess he does go somewhere. 4 yards, that's something. But this time going to Williams, he tries to run outside, loses 3. All right, so we've got 3rd and 9. This is going to be a huge, huge play. Flacco is going to try to do what he did earlier, trying to run. Man, the spy didn't get him, but that's okay because it's 4th and 1. The Ravens are going to have to kick a field goal here early on in the game, but look how much time that they spent. That's a lot of time. Anyway, so 3-0. I am down. I've got plenty of game ahead of me, so I shouldn't be worried. And to be frank, I'm really not that worried. All right, we're going to see what Brady is going to be able to do here, going to the outside, getting it to the receiver, picking up 7 yards. So you're going to be seeing a lot of passing, remember that. But, of course, if I don't run the ball, then that means that the Ravens are going to go back and they're just going to be set up for the pass all the time. So I've got to mix it up somehow. But, man, that first drive was not pretty here at all. I got a punt. I don't even think I took up a minute of time on that one. Just trying to put whatever I could together. Anyway, pretty weak sauce. But that's all right. I've got time. Not worried. So 2nd and 4 here. Flacco's trying to get it outside to Rice again. And it seems the running game really isn't going anywhere for him, especially when they run to the outside like that, losing 3 on that play here. So 3rd and 7, of course. It's really 3rd downs and that I'm really going to have to play some tough defense, deny them any chance from being able to convert on 3rd down because I think we're going to get to 3rd down quite a bit, and that's going to be the play. Or that is what's going to make or break the game. There we go. Anyway, 2nd and 11, man. Complete the pass, but I lose 1 on that one. All right, so Brady got a lot of defenders going after him. Man, what a bad time to call for that screen, but all right. Now, the one thing about New England that was super tough here in this game is I didn't have the opportunity to be able to do like a 4 verticals play, which on NCAA and Madden seems to work all the time. Just throw it right down the middle. You usually get about 20 yards, but the Patriots don't have that in their playbook, at least from what I found. I mean, it didn't look too hard because I got the clock running in the background, but I have to go with some different plays. I'm kind of liking this challenge a little bit here, but this time able to get the 1st down. Man, 19 yards on that pickup here. All right, so going back from the shotgun here, which I'll be doing a lot in this game. Really don't run too much. I was kind of thinking about doing just some running out of the pocket. Now, granted, Brady's not the fastest quarterback you're ever going to find here in this game, so I think he's better served with his arm than he is by running. So 3rd and 5 here. You can 6-9. That's not too bad. So let's see if I can convert here on 3rd and 5. Hopefully I can. Otherwise, I may be stuck trying to have to go with a long field goal. Not able to complete that pass, obviously. So here we go. 4th and 5, kicking the field goal at the 27-yard line. That makes it 44, I believe. 44-yard field goal. I am able to complete here. That is awesome. So we tie it up at 3. All right, so still not too much time has really passed. But fumble on this one. Defender picks it up, takes it back into the end zone. Wow. What a great way to be able to score a touchdown. So I'm going to have the lead, of course, 10-3 after that. Now, that definitely swings some momentum my way. I mean, right when you come off a field goal and then you get a touchdown on the first play, wow, that's pretty awesome. So I wonder how that's going to affect Flacco here and the rest of the Ravens offense. I mean, we'll take a look and see what they do here, of course, now that they have the ball once again. So luckily, it didn't happen twice in a row. Lightning didn't strike the same place twice. Flacco didn't fumble the ball. Anyway, so trying to go downfield again. Seems that he's been doing that a lot. So I've been looking really closely at the kind of formations that they bring up here and try and formulate my defense based off of that. So, man, this time does not work, though. I go back in the zone. Wow. 52-yard pickup on that one. He had like 2 steps on the defender here, which that was kind of embarrassing too. I mean, the weakness really has been the secondary in this game. I mean, the defensive line, the linebackers, I think relatively have done a good job, especially against the run, which you kind of saw right there. But it's the cornerbacks and the secondary and, of course, the safeties, kind of all grouped together right there in secondary. But anyway, they've been struggling, so hopefully that'll turn around a little bit. I'm going to try to mix some different defensive schemes into the mix here and try and see if we can find something that's going to work for him here and stop Flacco. Because, I mean, the passes that he's had, granted he's had some short ones, but he's had some pretty long ones as well, and those long ones have been what have hurt me here. Now, on a really, really long 3rd down, I was not surprised that they did not get the conversion, but still, 4th and 4, there's another field goal. 10-6 now. So really, this has kind of gone back and forth. No team really has been, I mean, I would say really that dominant. My running game has not been going at all. My passing game has really been the only thing that saved me. And offensively, I only have a field goal to speak of. I mean, it was my defense, if you can remember here from like 3 minutes ago, that scored that touchdown for me. So I kind of want to change that a little bit. I mean, I do want to be able to get an offensive touchdown here before the half ends, but it's not looking like that's going to happen as we're about a minute 40 here at this point. Flacco going deep once again. This time I get the interception. Oh man, did I need that one. I'm picking up some good yards after that interception too, kind of just weaving around the defenders as they're coming at me, trying to tackle me and everything. I'm kind of glad that I picked up as many yards as I did. I mean, starting at the 35, that's not like it's great field position by any means, but it's something to work with here. I mean, you got a minute 34 left here in this game. Or, I'm sorry, in this half. Wow. Yeah, a minute 34 left in the half, so there's a lot that I can do. You can see I'm going to be going with some deep passes here. But I saw he was open. Nobody was really covering him, so I'm kind of glad that I went to him to be able to get the first down on that one, because I don't think I would have gotten anything anywhere else. Now, going with the screenplay, picking up a good amount of yards here on this one. Clock is still ticking. We're at about 48 seconds. And 1st and 10. So going with another pass play. Man, the blocks got the touchdown on that one. I mean, as you take a look at it again, it really wasn't necessarily the pass. It wasn't what he did after he caught the ball. I mean, this was 100% the blocks that made this touchdown happen, because once those blocks were set, there was nobody in front of me, and it was just all touchdown, no problem whatsoever. And that's a sweet little dive there. Almost like he's laying down midair. Pretty sweet. All right, so 17-6. 39 seconds left here in the half. So I did get that offensive touchdown that I wanted to get here before the end of the half. But we'll see what Baltimore can kind of string together now as we're about 30 seconds. Rice picking up some good yards on the ground. I think that's his longest of the game so far on the ground. So don't think that the running game will start to pick up after that. I think that was probably more of a fluke. And one more interception. Man, That one was pretty sweet. I did not think that I had a defender anywhere that would be in a position to intercept it, because I saw the receiver was running back towards Flacco. I was like, oh, man, this one's going to be tough. But luckily, I ended up getting the interception. So I got 22 seconds to string something together. And I'm kind of torn as to what I should do. I mean, do I go for the touchdown, or do we just go into the locker rooms? Because Baltimore did kick at the beginning of they did receive at the beginning of the game. So I get to receive in the second half. So it's really not like, if I don't score here, I'm in trouble or anything. But I decided let's go for it anyway. Let's try and see what points we can rack up. Man, Ocho Cinco getting through the defenders. That was a sweet move that he did. I don't know necessarily what threw the defenders off on that one. But, man, what a touchdown that was with 9 seconds left in the half. Man, we've been seeing a couple quick touchdowns out of New England here in this one off of some great passes. So, not necessarily Brady. I mean, I'd kind of credit this one here to Ocho Cinco, but, man, this was sweet. Catches the ball, gets hit, breaks the tackle, and nobody was in front of him. So we've reached halftime here. Now, New England, of course, is up here at this point. And taking a look at the first half, there's really not too much that I would change. I mean, I do want to start running the ball a little bit more, because I could tell that the passing game was starting to get figured out by Baltimore here. The pass that you saw just right before the half, which was that touchdown, wasn't anything more than just luck. So offensively, I may try to run the ball a little bit, but we'll see here how we can kind of do with passing. I did want to try and see if I could strike early again with going with a deep throw downfield, but that didn't end up working out. Now defensively, I know I'm kind of going over the halftime recap a little bit longer than I normally do. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, granted, the secondary's been slacking a little bit, but I can't expect perfection. I think I've been doing a pretty good job of making it so that way they have to kind of go with some different plays and kind of be forced into some bad situations. So I end up going 3 and out, by the way, to start the half. Not good, but that's okay. Ravens giving it to Rice. Running game really not doing too hot, but picks up 7 on that one. 11 rushes, 51 yards. I would expect more out of my running back, but that's okay. Flacco trying to run to the outside again, and that is where the spy comes in. 4th and 4 on this one. He just picks up 1. It's not going to work again for you, buddy. You got to stop trying to run. Anyway, going to the halfback here to get 7 yards on the pass. Ended up being something that worked pretty well. Tried to go with the screen a few times, and it just has not worked the way that I would have wanted it to. All right, so Brady. You know what I should have done? I should have done at the beginning of the video. I didn't know Brady. Should have called him like Brady or something like that. Anyway, if you don't know who Brady is, like I said, I mean, you got to watch some more football. But anyway, trying to be able to do what Flacco was doing didn't end up working too well. And offensively speaking, man, I've been held to almost nothing here since we kind of went to halftime. So I may have to start changing things up here quite a bit, since what I've been wanting to do hasn't worked. And Rice loses 4 on that one. And off that big hit, I end up getting injured. I was kind of thinking that halfback here may have been injured, but it's all right. It's me. I'll take it. Anyway, I need to give the Ravens every advantage that they need right now, as they are down by quite a bit, 24-6 still, as time is ticking away. You can see his 50% completion rating. Nothing to get too excited about. Definitely below what he's done for most of the year. So, anyway, Rice picking up 3. And they're back in the shotgun. Now, this is the thing that's kind of been hurting the Ravens for most of the game. I kind of know when you go back into the shotgun, you're probably going to be passing or running out of the pocket. So I kind of do where I put in a lot of defensive backs and I put a spy in there. And that's what's been working really, really well here. But this time, they got me. I seriously thought that they were going to be passing the ball. Rice, of course, gets the first down on that run. So Baltimore's marching down the field here, and doing a pretty good job. Rice takes it again, picks up 7. I don't know where this running game is coming from. Haven't really changed my defensive scheme that much, but I think that they might be exploiting a minor change that I made here, kind of going with one more defensive back in the mix than I had linebackers before. But, hey, if it's working for the Ravens, they might as well keep going with it. But it doesn't work too well. I mean, 4th and 4, they're kicking the field goal, and they're making it 24-9 here at this point with 34 seconds left in the quarter. All right, so Baltimore's producing. All right, now it's my turn to kind of string something together. All right, Brady going with the pass. I really stopped trying to run the ball. Branch getting it. Man, picking up some good yards here as he goes out of bounds at the 46-yard line. All right, so I got that one off in time. 1 second left. I get a delay of game penalty later, and I was just so mad because I was not watching that clock. Anyway, all right, so 2nd and 10. I'm going to be going, getting into the halfback here. I kind of like that play a little bit where he kind of shoots out and cuts right back in the middle. It seems like if they're in man, it's kind of hard for them to pick them up. If they're in zone, usually you can exploit a hole there in the zone. But, man, getting another big gain with that one. 3rd downs have not been a problem for me here this game at all. It sets up, of course, 1st and goal. Now, at this point here, I'm going to try to see what I can do just to get this out of the way, score early. That passing play, of course, didn't work. So I'm going to try to go with the passing play again because the running game has not been going too well. But this kind of hurts me here because they get the interception. I seriously thought he was going to run out of the end zone, and I was hoping to tackle him at like the 1-yard line, 2-yard line, and get the safety or something like that. But, man, that's all right. We'll be starting at the 20, of course, here. Going deep downfield again. This one kind of worried me quite a bit. Swatted away, though. Like I said, Flacco's been doing some great throws downfield, especially early on in the game that have got them a lot of yards. So I'm kind of concerned about how that's going to end up for me here. Getting all the time in the world. Tries to go downfield again. That one is swatted away. So thank you so much, secondary, for starting to pick things up here and starting to cover your receivers. Stay tight with them. Anyway, so 3rd and 10. Here he goes again with a long shot downfield. Sweet. If he keeps throwing like this game is mine. I mean, granted, we're only talking a 15-point lead at this point. So I'm not necessarily going to be resting on my laurels. Just be like, you know what? This one's in the bag. Luckily, I get that catch. So time is definitely starting to tick away. I haven't necessarily kind of worried about letting the time run just yet because, like I said, that's 15 points. It's 2 touchdowns and going for 2 on one of them. So this is still possible that they could come back. I need to score at this point rather than run down the clock because I showed you guys a little bit ago how quickly you can score 14 points. Don't want the same thing to happen to the Ravens because it can definitely be done by the computer too. 6 yards on that reception, by the way, here. Time is starting to run down. I mean, I've kind of gotten in my mindset, with my position on the field right now, I definitely can let the time run down. Can kick a field goal, make this a 3-possession game. I don't think that they'll be able to, get 3 possessions in a row with a touchdown or just scoring in general. So 2-minute warning here at this point. The game is almost done. 3rd and inches. Baltimore calls timeout again. They kind of know what I'm doing here after the 2-minute warning, just trying to run down. Man, what a great hit by Ray Lewis on that one. Man, did he lay me out. Anyway, 3rd and inches. Brady keeps it, leaps forward, picks up about 3. They call timeout once again. So, gosh, I kind of wish the computer would give up every once in a while. But then again, remember, it is 15 points. It is still doable with 1:55 left here in the game. Man, another big hit. Should not be running the ball, I think, right now. So, anyway, of course, clock stops. There's really nothing I can do. Try to get the clock going again. Now, Baltimore is out of timeouts here. So, whatever I do, man, that was lame. Holding penalty. All right, so granted, it's going to be 4th down. So I'm going to have to kick this field goal here anyway and kind of close the game out. Wow, that guy looks super creepy with those eyes. Anyway, kicking the field goal here. I now make it 27-9. All right, so we're talking 18 points. And this game, I think, is mine. But Flacco and the Ravens are going to try and put some kind of play together here. Throwing deep downfield, double coverage. He catches it, comes down with it, too. So, man, look at that position here. But look at Flacco's stats. 41% completed. I would not be too excited about that if I was him. All right, so 2nd and 10. Here we go. They're trying, of course, to manage their time as effectively as possible. Trying to do what they can to get a touchdown here before it all ends, or at least score of some kind. I figure if you're going to go out the season, you might as well go down scoring. So Mad props to him for trying, but not completed on that one either. So 4th and 10. I mean, this could be the last play of the season for the Ravens. Flacco back in the pocket, makes the completion to Smith, but does not get to the first down marker. That's a turnover on downs. I'm going to do the noble thing, and I'm just going to kneel the ball. Now, remember, Ravens are out of timeouts, so the clock is going to run down, and the Patriots come away with a win in this one, 27-9. I mean, mad props to the defense here on this one, and also Brady for just doing a great job being able to find everybody. But I give credit to the receivers here for this one for winning the game. So this is awesome. I enjoyed it. Very, very different style of ball for me, but it worked out all right. Again, you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Keep watching a little bit later. NFC Championship. Between the Giants and the 49ers. So that'll be kind of awesome too. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, guys. You're awesome. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter. You know what to do. Anyway, you guys are awesome as always. I hope you have a good one.